We just you just touched on it there briefly, going back to the DAO conversation. So there's a really interesting project that's come up at Yang DAO. Yeah, what's that about? What's the deal there?
So Yang DAO. I think this is maybe the first time I'm actually talking about this too. So we're getting ready to launch it. You can go to yangdao.org and sign up for the mailing list. It is a I wouldn't say it's a super PAC because it's not. It's just a grants making organization on Ethereum, but it has sort of the same role where people pool their money and they make not direct campaign contributions to Andrew Yang. That would be illegal, but to advertise on his behalf, which is not illegal. And so you can put your money in. We're using DAI for Yang DAO, and then vote on how that money gets spent. And some of the ideas that people have had are for making memes or paying for social media influencers to promote certain tweets and other sort of promotional activities like that. It's they're so taking it one step back. Andrew Yang is a Democratic presidential candidate. Um, and he is pretty crypto friendly. And so I think, will be. We've talked to members of his campaign, and they've expressed some interest. They're sort of like, "What do you guys? What is this thing? What's a DAO like?"
And it's really complicated too.
Right. And I think once we ship this in about a week or so, that they're going to be pretty excited about engaging with it. And I think the community, and Andrew Yang actually has one of the largest grassroots community for the Democratic candidates in terms of his Twitter following, in terms of activity, in terms of meme lords. And I think they're going to jump on this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it also gives crypto people an opportunity to really take control of the narrative if they want, and participate by putting money into this DAO in order to coordinate the lobbying of a politician. And I think that this will demonstrate a significant potential of the core technology to the world.
And also, in addition, crypto people are much better at spending money because, as a normal super PAC, they will buy ads on incredibly expensive TV programs in the US. Like, no interesting people watch TV, but if you give them money to people to the DAO, that'll go like straight to Reddit and 4chan and Twitter and all the things that people actually read today, and it costs you almost nothing.
Yeah.
The money is so much better spent. It's probably a couple of orders of magnitude better spent.
Yep. That's exactly the idea. So we linked up with somebody named Ken Yang, is a friend of mine, and so there's no actual relation between him.
That's amazing.
He's a popular name, I knew. But he's really been leading the show and helping get this together. And the story of how Yang DAO is launching is kind of funny because I just submitted earlier this morning a grant from Moloch DAO to fund Yang DAO. And one of the people helping coordinate Yang DAO is actually Peter, who runs the Metacartel DAO. And then Metacartel DAO might also make a grant for Yang DAO funding. And so we have our DAOs that are just like spawning other DAOs.
Now there's 3 DAOs interacting. So you got Moloch contributing to Yang DAO, and the Meta one, which is a sort of not a fork, but it's an uprising against Moloch DAO.
It's not really an uprising. It's
so much more interesting when you call it uprising.
Agreed. It is a revolt. It is absolutely they're coming for our lands. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like competitive charity, right? It's like if who's going to give away money the best, right? Yeah. And we have like slightly different mandates, and the makeup of the groups is different, and so I think like capital coordination is sort of this like fundamental like human expression, right? And being able to like remove the barriers to that is really special, and that's like the type of thing that for me is like what the point of blockchains and crypto and smart contract platforms is anyway. So I think it's when you realize that, like, smart contract platforms are coordination platforms, then you should think like, well, if I make something that helps people coordinate, then it's going to be most effective where the stakes for the coordination are the highest. For example, a presidential election. So I'm excited to see how this plays out.
It will be very interesting. I think it's intrigued to see. So that goes live in a week's time or so, right?
Yeah. YangDAO.org. Sign up for the mailing list.
Perfect. And also as well, I just wanted to touch upon this. So I don't know if you guys saw today, but well, you guys definitely did. I'm talking to people at home. Definitely, there was a lot of shitcoin talk in Congress today. So we're really hoping for some additional subscribers to this channel and also bump in views. And also a bit of a shout out to Ari Paul, who who spoke about it, who tweeted about it earlier. We'd definitely love to get you on the show, Ari, to discuss how you can talk about shitcoins from now on. So the offer's extended.
Did you pay the politician to start talking about shitcoins in Congress? Was that a marketing stunt from you guys? Like, do they know?
We're never going to admit to that.
Excellent.
But clicks are up, which is good. But I mean, I think that runs through everything. Thank you so much for your time. Great as always. And if you guys, I totally recommend you guys head over to SpankChain.com and check out what Ameen's up to over there and the rest of the team. Also lowdown.com and YangDAO.org. Be sure to check that out. We'll put all the links in the description below, and also Ameen's social links as well. But thanks again.
Thank you guys. Happy shitcoining.
Been a pleasure.